Jordan, the ball head.
You
Hit him with
see
the
me,
ball
huh?
head. Hit him with the ball head.
We on.
Man,
We on, man. Did you see the game? Did you see the game?
hold on. I will get to that. Hold on. Give me a second. What's up? What's up with everybody? This is Leave It on the Court podcast with your host Jay Dines, with my little bro Giannis, where we talk everything basketball, NBA basketball. Today we're going to be talking about, can a little man win a championship? Can playoffs, of course, and the firing of the coaches today. So, with that being said, did you see the game, man? It was fire. It was fire. That man went for 40. Man, 43
43.
to be exact.
43.
43 to be exact.
43. Yeah.
Oh my God, man. That boy
Yeah.
Anthony, if y'all don't know what we're talking about, the Denver Nuggets and the Minnesota game just went off. Minnesota just came into Denver, all the high altitude and everything. And that boy, Anthony Edwards, gave Denver 43 shots. Well, you know what I'm saying? And he was, and
Mm.
he kind of looked like my boy with the turnaround though.
What the?
He
What
kind of
the?
looked like somebody. He kind of, I ain't gonna say it yet.
I see the tree it fell from. Yeah.
But 35 in the last three road games, 35 or more in the last three road games. So he's not afraid to come in your arena and say, kiss the ring. I love it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
bro.
saying? What
Yeah, bro.
we gonna get back to them playoff things, but let's get on our first subject. What you got for me, brother?
Uh, so first subject before we will get back to the playoff thing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
First subject, Frank Vogel, Darvin Ham got the axe, man. The Phoenix Suns head coach Frank Vogel was terminated, and according to one of my sources, not only did Darvin Ham catch the axe, but the whole coaching staff also was terminated.
Mm.
I'm kind of wondering, as far as this LA thing, were the assistant coaches and the other five, six, seven, eight coaches that was on that bench complicit in some of the player rotations throughout the season, some of the missed timeouts called, and and with LeBron being unpleased, and it seemed like Anthony Davis too. What's your take on Darvin Ham getting asked? You think he deserved it?
Well, um, yes and no. And I know that sounds crazy.
Okay, break it down.
Yes, yes, in the sense of with LeBron being on your team and you coaching the Lakers, you have more of a spotlight on you. So it's championship or bust dang there every year with them if they have a roster that they feel can win a championship. So if you're the coach of that team and you're not making that progress, and especially when you're coaching LeBron, I heard that LeBron has like a 1.5 year coach, like where you can stay, where you can be LeBron's coach. You got like 1.5 years from if you rate all the coaches he's been through his career. If you count how many times they done got fired and stuff being around him after they win and stuff, it averaged out to like 1.5 years. I saw this like I think
Uh,
you know what I mean? And so you pretty much got a 2 year window to win with LeBron. Are you getting the axe? And what window, what year are we in?
Year two, basically, yeah.
Okay. So that seems to reign true with LeBron. And if you don't win him a championship in 2 or 3 years, you're pretty much about it here. I said this on the phone when we had a personal conversation when we were talking about rotations and with you saying that the whole staff got fired. That sounded like what I was saying the other day. Like, what are they doing over there?
Yeah,
Like,
Jay.
with him being a younger coach, you look to these veteran coaches that's next to you because some of these dudes have been head coaches in some capacity somewhere or have been around the NBA and no rotations and stuff like that. And you can't call a challenge. You can't help me out with a challenge if I really need to call it when I got LeBron screaming in my ear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Somebody should be like, yeah, it's good. Call it. Like, you know what I mean? Then with okay, such and such has been playing too long. Hey, coach. whatchamacallit, you know what I'm saying? It's time for a switch. This you know what I'm saying, this dude ain't working out. He done got scored on 6 times. Maybe we should, you feel me? So, and another thing I know is Tyrone Lue didn't take the job originally because they wouldn't let him bring his staff.
Ooh.
One of the people that's on the that's in, you know, in the circles where they talking is, this is one of the candidates for the Laker job. It's
Yeah.
Tyronn Lue. So now when he get that phone call, LeBron going, you know, LeBron was like, he went upstairs like, look, you better let him have his staff. If he want a staff, let him have his staff. If we got to get rid of all these cats up here, that's what we got to do. Whatever LeBron want, get him up over here, because he's pretty much like, you know, besides Poacher, the only other coach that he won a championship with.
Right.
So that sounds like a move that can be aimed towards that. When I look at Tyronn Lue, when I see him go to the bench at the timeouts, he looks done. He looks like, okay, I'm over this. I'm over this. Like this is just like ridiculous. These dudes, this quiet ass motherfucker can't even stay on the court and play all peace show when he feel like it. And Russ is all over the place. He can't keep the ball in his hands. He got the burger hands from the commercial where you try to the Burger King commercial where the dude got the baby hands and he like, I can't hold the burger. He got Burger King hands and he seemed to just throw the ball over the place. He's captain turnover. So like, you know
I
what I'm saying?
I was gonna do it, but I'm gonna let you do it. If Ty Lue was one of the candidates that was being interviewed for the Laker job, who was the other guy being interviewed for the Laker job?
Oh my God, this dude done talk to that wine is good. That's
The
all I'm
wine
gonna
is
say.
good, huh?
The wine is good because this fool is talking about bringing JJ Redick, a person who's never ever had no coaching experience, and no, maybe he might have coached his little son team or whatever, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah.
He's trying to bring in. We all know this is from him and LeBron sitting down in that podcast, drinking that good ass wine, getting drunk, and LeBron and JJ going, "Hey, if Darvin will work out, you know, you should tell, you know, Miss Bus, you know, I might be able to. I think I can coach y'all. I got the mind." And LeBron like drunk. You know what? Maybe so. Maybe you could. Maybe you could. Rich,
Rich.
make a phone call to Miss Bus and see what she think about JJ. We just wrote 20 plays, I think, of work. You
Bruh.
think you can handle AD if he hurt?
Bruh.
Yeah, I can handle AD. But what, Rich? Make the phone call. Like, we all know that's what that's from. If they hired JJ Redick, that would be going backwards. That would literally be going
You
backwards.
think so? Okay.
For sure so. For sure so. Because now we know for sure. Okay, now say something because I don't want. Because I'm gonna go on a rant right quick. You got
All
something to say?
right.
You got it. You got something to say? Because
To the folks.
I want to talk about the coach. But go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
For the folks who are unclear, and what up, Tanzil Creations? I'm glad y'all made it home out that traffic last night. Former NBA player JJ Redick is a real candidate to be the Los Angeles Lakers head coach if they move on from current head coach Darvin Ham, which they have, per ESPN's Dave McMahon. Making an appearance on the Dan Patrick Show, McMahon explained that the 15-year veteran could be on the Lakers list. Uh, please don't, please
Mm-hmm.
don't, just please, not for the sake of the internet alone. Don't do it because
They're going to get
folks,
tore to pieces.
bruh, it's just the folks who speak on LeBron and the Lakers fans and all of LA. Period, man. It's just not. It's just not a good move. Not this position.
No.
JJ Redick did also have a consideration to be a head coach job with the Hornets as well. I just this is not just don't make your first job the Lakers head coach job. Learn
Yeah,
from
take
Darvin.
that Hornets job, man, where it's not so much pressure on you to win. If you really want to get into coaching, you take that Hornets
There
job. You
you
got
go.
your little star over there. You
There you
feel
go.
me? Let's see if some of these plays you run, or you wrote down work before you up in LA with all these lights and LeBron thinking that wine is gonna make y'all win. But
There you go.
so what I was about to say. Oh, you have something to say? Go ahead.
No, you got it. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you get
Yeah.
it out, bro. Get yours
Okay.
off, bro.
So I have a theory on LeBron and how he won his championships. LeBron likes to bring people in. He's like the Jerry Jones of basketball. And if anybody knows anything about Jerry Jones, he's the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. He likes to hire yes men, people that he can control, people that's not gonna go up against him when he want to make a draft pick or something like that. He wants to have last say, so he hires coaches that don't have strong personalities. That's why the Parcells thing didn't work, even though he coached there for a while, but he were always headbutting and stuff like that. LeBron is that dude. He hires. That's why JJ is on the list. He hires people that don't really have to coach, but just can maintain the roster and deal with the personalities. Because LeBron is the coach. LeBron is the coach on the floor. If you look at all the times he won a championship, he won championships with coaches with slight experience. Spoelstra, Tyrone Lue. These dudes barely had like a lot of experience winning, but got lucky and got LeBron on their team because he's a coach on the floor. This
Mm,
is a Zach. This is Zach. Uh, uh, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, this is something you can see as something he does. If they hire JJ, this would be a yes man hire. This would be JJ. You just control the attitudes. I'll coach. You know what I'm saying? When you go, even with Darvin Ham, when you go to the camera on the bench and you see the coach's huddle, who's talking? It's LeBron, except for the times when the camera is on and they doing let's hear what Darvin Ham has to
that's
say
the
thing.
3 seconds
Yeah,
before while the game is
yeah,
playing. Yeah.
yeah. But if you go on a regular timeout, you got LeBron in the huddle. Hey, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. You know what I mean? And Darvin is kind of like standing there, like, yeah, what he said. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this would be. If they were smart, they would hire an experienced coach that has championship pedigree. I like the Budenholzer hire. He's respected. He coached Giannis, a big personality, which is the same thing as LeBron. I think he can probably be like, look, Lon LeBron, I don't want to run that. Let's run this. You know what I mean? But like I said, LeBron don't like those dudes. Now, with the Tyrone Lue did. Let's get him back here. Let's get Tyrone because he gonna do the same thing he did in Cleveland. I'm gonna control these attitudes, and LeBron got it. So I just wanted to say that.
For sure. I gotta agree with you. Great point. We before we get to Frank Vogel, I'll leave this tad bit. I don't think Darvin Ham was. I don't think Darvin Ham had the respect
Mm-hmm.
of the players to the extent of LeBron James had the respect of the rest of the players in that locker room.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it sometimes, especially when Darvin Ham didn't challenge that play like LeBron said. LeBron gave him a look of death,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's fired.
Like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Frank Vogel. Do you think it was right for him to lose his job?
Yes, 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 yes. He shouldn't have been the coach in the first goddamn place because he we saw what he did with that Lakers squad after he won the bubble championship. They just like the very next year, even though he had a lot of injuries to deal with or whatever. But you can't have them three dudes and get swept. If he wins 2 games, if he goes to game 7, he still has a job. He still has a job.
Okay.
But you can't have there's no excuse. You got all three of your players. They healthy. Bradley had been playing leading into the playoffs, so health wasn't an issue for him. KD was fine. Booker was fine. You got three of the maybe most deadliest scorers, and probably one the deadliest scorer at 7 feet on your team, and you can't pull one out. Even though my boy Ant is a fool, but you gotta get one, bro. You
Gotta
gotta
get
get
one.
one. You
Gotta
gotta
get
get. You got to when you got that star power. You got to get one. You got to. And when you if you go historically back with teams that had that type of star power, they would lose mostly second round, third round, most of the time finals. They don't get bumped out in the first round. Even the Kobe and them team, they went to the finals. The Houston team, I think they lost in the conference finals. uh, uh, um, um, the Celtics team. They went to the championship 2 times in a row. First year,
one.
as soon as they got together, boom, finals. You know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't the finals, it was the deep run in the playoffs. It's like you can't have this type of team and not win one. But on the other hand, something I've been saying is this ain't 2016, 15, 17 basketball no more. This
Mm-hmm.
ain't that no more.
And
This is
Andy,
this is
five.
early 2000, you know what I'm saying, late 90s basketball now, where you start with the little guy to the big guy. And the one thing the Suns didn't have that I always stressed during this whole time we was talking is they didn't have no point guard, no leader that can get them in their plays and get them in the right spot. And I don't care what anybody say. Something else we'll touch on later, so far as having a little man. You gotta have a guard. You gotta have somebody who sets the pace. You gotta have somebody who gets everybody in a position that they respect and stuff like that. And people talk about Rondo. What made Rondo so good is he was a baby LeBron. He was the coach on the court. Ray, we not running that play. I'm gonna go to KG because he ain't touched the ball in 4 or 5 plays. You have to have that guy. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't have that. And as a coach with his pedigree and being in the league and seeing the league, he should know this. He should know this. And these are all things that made the owner mad. It was like, well, if you thought we needed a point guard, why we didn't get one? Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
I'll I honestly, like quite honestly, it was a lot of up and downs during this season for Phoenix.
mhm,
But I do want to place a lot of that blame on Phoenix GM, James Jones, in which he ended up being fired too. He ended up being
mhm,
fired too with Frank Vogel. So they both got walked out the door. That, I think me and you had this conversation at the beginning of the season when they first acquired Bradley Beal.
mhm,
We said, or I said, this was very redundant.
You said it.
Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, almost the same player, and
Yeah.
you're trying to put them all up there on the floor. There's just pieces to the puzzle that don't fit. Basically,
hmm
is what I'm saying. Okay.
Especially if you're not going to play him in a position like Booker shouldn't be a guard. Much as he did good in the playoff run as a lead guard, you can't have your point guard scoring 50 or going for 50. I ain't going to say not scoring 50 because Steph can do it, but going for 50. When Steph do it, that's his job to do it.
Right. Right.
But he also plays like a point guard. He still finds a way to get people in the game. And then if they didn't have if Steph wasn't on that height, they had Draymond. Draymond was another dude you would consider a guard forward, you know what I'm saying, a point forward that could control the tempo. So when Steph is running around in circles and running through screens and stuff, you still got somebody who's getting everybody in their place. They didn't have one guy on that team like that. Not one single guy on their team that can get them in their offense and have them set up the way they're supposed to. And I don't care what anybody say. You gotta have I don't care if he's 6'7", whatever. You gotta have that guy that can get you in the offense and slow down the run. Okay, they just hit three in a row. Everybody calm the hell down. We need to, run this pass the ball 2 or 3 times before we take a shot. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And yeah, the team was poorly constructed. It
Right.
looked it looked it looked great on paper. It just looked like instant finals. when you say KD, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, that's 40, 50, and 25 instantly. You know what I'm saying? So, but they playing out of position. I'm playing Booker as small forward. I'm playing Bradley as shooting guard. I'm playing um,
Devin Booker.
Kevin at power. He's never playing center for me unless we're playing like a really small squad. He's never going to play center for me. He's going between power and small because it's always a mismatch. No matter where those two positions he's playing in, it's a mismatch. It's a mismatch for the small forward. It's a mismatch for the power forward. So he should never be center ever, ever. You know what I'm saying? And these are all things. I'm not the coach, and I can see that. Like that's not his game. You know what I'm saying? You want him helping on defense. You don't want him the guy that the offense is coming towards because that's not his game. You want him to come over the top and help. And I felt like during the run two, he didn't play Nurkic right. Nurkic was bulldozing dudes down there, backing them down, scoring. And then when it came down to the fourth and fifth, he would disappear. He would just not be in the game, and I didn't understand that.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
hate that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got people playing out of position, every single person playing out of position on the court, and you expect to win like that when you playing a team like Minnesota, who said they got 2 point guards, two shooting guards, three small forwards, two power forwards, two centers. Like they got a squad that's supposed to be built, and they beat them last touch. And once again, that boy and Edwards is a dog, man. You know what I mean? I don't care who it was, Lakers, Mavericks, they all would have got to work if if they would have played Minnesota, man. And unfortunately, Phoenix was the first to see the dog, man.
Yeah, man.
God,
Yeah.
God, man, God. I
So
called
look.
this dude. I called this dude, bro. I seen him. I seen him. Hey, and this is crazy. We talked about this last time with the Olympics thing, right? What's the first thing he said in the interview? Did you watch the interview
Which
after the
interview?
game? After the
No, no,
game,
I didn't. No, I didn't.
he said, "Thanks to the Olympic squad for having me ready for this season."
Look. Look. What I did see was him say, I can't wait to see Kevin Durant this summer in the Olympics.
Yeah, so I can tell him I sent you home. Yeah,
I tell us
yeah, but nah, he shouted out the Olympic squad for getting them ready. He's talking, that's something that I've always said. When you go to the Olympics, I say I want all of y'all go look at history from 14 to now. Every dude that went to the Olympics got a ring. Every dude, I'm talking about all the top players: D Wade, LeBron, who else got a ring in that
Oh,
time? Kobe, um, Giannis. Even though he didn't play for that team, he still went to the Olympics. Came back raw, won a championship.
he did.
It's a couple of players during that time span that won championships. Oh, Steph, Draymond, bunch of dudes that were doing Kyrie.
They
Like it
come
was a
back
bunch of
better from the Olympics.
came back from better from the Olympics. Chris Bosh, like they all came back better from the Olympics and end up being final, going to the finals. Jason Tatum, you know what I'm saying? All these dudes went to the finals, won the finals, or something like that when they came back from the Olympics. The very next year, you know what I mean? Just go look at it. But that's what that does. That, like I said, the Olympics is a foregone conclusion. I can't wait till they come back.
From the Olympics, right?
Yeah, because
um,
y'all
I
thought this season was good.
let's get into the next topic.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I didn't go over this with you, but we're gonna spend a couple minutes just on some NBA news.
Mm-hmm.
I just found out some information. Um, Javon Porter, the younger brother of Michael Porter, was arrested under suspicion of a DWI. So that means that's the youngest brother who was also playing basketball. He's 20 years old, just got arrested. So that means Jonte Porter got banned from the NBA for gambling. Uh, Coben Porter is now in jail serving a 6-year sentence for killing a Uber driver, 42-year-old Uber driver, after he was under the influence, drunk driving, and now the youngest Porter, Javon Porter, just got arrested for DWI.
DWI ain't that serious. He's probably just driving around smoking weed. That's all that was. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's like in the category of the mess ups as the other two dudes, like killing somebody because you drunk and being stupid and getting kicked out of a league that millions of people want to be a part of. That's not the same as driving around smoking weed. People do that every day in the hood. So
We we don't know if it's weed. We don't know if it's weed. We don't know if it's alcohol. We don't know if it's something else.
what WI is, I would
All
consider the weed.
influence.
I would consider probably a weed thing. Like,
Yep.
cause they would have been like he was driving drunk. DWIs is
It's
just
just
driving.
it's just insane how
Yeah,
this happened all within the same week of each other. All three brothers.
yeah,
While my other brothers off in the goddamn NBA playoffs,
yeah.
breaking on millions. These other three is
Yeah, privilege. That's what you get privilege. When you start getting privilege, you start thinking you above the law. You know what I'm saying? You start thinking that you don't have to worry about things like this. You feel me? And his money ain't your money.
there you go.
So,
Yeah,
you
man.
feel me? You gotta watch your own back.
And then in other NBA news, Patrick Beverly was just banned for life and then unbanned from participating in any ESPN broadcasting after telling a ESPN producer she couldn't interview him if she wasn't subscribed to the podcast. We might have to be on that same energy, bro.
I'm on that hype. What's up, man?
We might have to keep that same
Don't
energy.
act like you my friend if you ain't subscribed, bruh.
If you ain't
On
subscribed,
game.
bro, don't
On
talk to
game.
me, bro. If you ain't
Don't talk to me,
subscribed,
man.
bro.
You
I don't want
gotta
no phone
subscribe.
calls. You ain't
Yeah,
subscribed.
yeah. Don't
But
like nothing. No, I just
but this was
no.
right
He
after.
dirty. Hold on for it. He dirty Mac there though. He was like, "Can you get out the circle? I don't even want you in the circle." This dude is an idiot.
Yeah, yeah. He.
He's an
I,
idiot.
I'll tell you this. After going on being on ESPN with Stephen A. and everything, it looked like he had a future as a broadcaster.
Uh,
He probably saw his little life flash before his eyes after being on ESPN for life. You
for
talk to a
life.
chick like that, dog.
Yeah,
And
that
this was
nigga.
right after he beamed a girl in the head with a basketball after losing. In the Western Conference first round.
Eastern Conference first round. Eastern Conference. He played for
My
Milwaukee.
bad. Yeah, that's right. Milwaukee. Eastern
And
Conference.
he beat probably that girl for
Yeah,
real.
and
For
then
real. He
actually
hit
the
her
ball
head hard.
back, got the ball back and threw it
And threw it
again.
again. Hey, Indiana, man, the
No,
N
look.
word. Yeah.
I found out what was said.
What?
They was taunting him, talking about Cancun on three.
Ah!
that they kept they kept saying, "Hey Pat, Cancun on
He's an
three."
idiot. He's an idiot. He's officially an idiot. He's
Yeah,
an idiot, bro. That dude is an idiot. I don't care. That ain't emotion. When you on the court kicking people, punching people and stuff, you can call that emotions. But just because you mad you lost, you're an idiot.
hey, bro. Hey.
I would unsubscribe from his punk ass.
Yeah, hey, Nick Wright tore into him, man. He was like after pushing Chris Paul in the back for getting beat and not making the playoffs the year before that. He was like, man, you the problem. He's like, if honestly, me myself, if he has a job in the NBA after this, I will actually kind of be surprised. You don't hit a fan,
Yeah,
especially a woman at
yeah,
that, and
yeah,
with no remorse, because asked for the ball back and threw it again.
yeah.
This is
Yeah, I well see. This might have been the writing on the wall for him anyway. He probably knew he wasn't coming back because you know what I'm saying. Who gonna resign his ass? You feel me? He 35 years old and stuff, hanging on by a nail, and you doing that kind of stupid stuff. And you gonna
yeah.
blame? Well, you gonna blame him? No, I was emotional, and I
I
felt
gave
like. I feel like the ball need to be thrown, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, punk.
Forget Cancun. It's China
Hey,
in 3.
hey,
22 going to China.
I'm gonna tell you like this, and my female will tell you, if he'd have hit my chick, we would have been at the bus.
No, nope,
Guar-
nope,
Guaranteed. No, because I ain't gonna be able to get to him in the game because security, his friends, and all that stuff is gonna help.
nope,
They gonna help before I can get to his ass.
nope. Not doing
I'm a
that. I'm gonna say, babe. I'm gonna tell my wife, babe, fall down, hold your neck, black out, look like you having a seizure. Play this shit. We about to get money, babe. Play this shit. Here, I'm about to paint some black paint on your eye.
yeah.
My neck,
Yeah,
my
you
back,
walk in there
my
like
neck,
them
and my
old
back.
shows. You're walking there with the neck brace on and stuff, and
With
a
some
cane,
crutches.
and I just trying to say the cane or some crutches. Talking about
We about to be
yeah,
epileptic in that bit. We
yeah.
about to be
I
having
got
seizures.
I got PTSD. Every time I see a ball bounce, ah, ah.
And my husband like to play basketball, and I can't. Hey, fall down. Fall
You're
down.
right about that. Well,
Yes.
meanwhile, while she's doing that, I'm at the bus. All right, you know what I'm saying? We finna get paid and he finna get whooped on. Let's go.
Will. No,
Hey,
Will.
I'm alive. My chick wouldn't even. He wouldn't even. he would. He wouldn't have made it to the tunnel with my chick.
Look. Look.
He would have
Look.
got whooped on the bench. Who's that woman beating his?
Babe, stop. No. I'm like, no. No.
My
All we
mama.
doing, after we get
Oh my
half his
mama.
money, we're going to use a portion of his money to spin the block on his ass a couple years. What we doing, bro?
Oh, you thought we
That's
forgot? Oh, you thought we millionaires now? We in the same place you in, player.
same
Let's go.
because he getting
Yeah.
sued, the NBA getting sued, the Indianapolis arena they getting sued. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We walking away from there 100 million. We walking away with more money than he got, straight up. Um, so
She said we suing Spalding. We suing.
we still all of them, bro. All of them, all of them. Yes, yes. Thank you for paying for my house. Thank you for paying for my car. Thank you for paying for my kids' car. Thank you for paying for my kids' car. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, by the way,
Fall
one,
down
two,
behind.
three, Cancun. By the way, by the way. Yeah, brother.
Cancun. Exactly. So, let's get into it. Um, oh man. Becky
Yeah,
Hammon. Becky
yeah, you
Hammon's
know, this is an emotional subject for me because I'm a little guy. But go ahead.
an interview was sent to me, and this
Hmm.
was an interview that happened about a year ago. Becky Hammon was talking about the New York Knicks and if they could compete or contend for a title. Becky Hammon,
Ah,
no, because they don't have any dogs.
mhm.
Okay, Kendra
I don't
Perkins was
know.
like, "Have you not seen Jalen Brunson?" She was like, "Yeah, he's good, but a small player can't win an NBA title by itself. That don't happen. Look at the history of the game." Um, how do you feel about that?
Uh, calling Steph Curry. Calling Steph Curry.
Calling Steph Curry.
Uh,
Okay.
did we forget that Clay didn't show up in a couple of games in the finals and Curry had to pull him out of his ass? Did we forget that? I guess we forgot that. Uh, um, there's some outliers with that. You know,
Okay.
Curry, Isaiah, um, Stockton. Even though he didn't win it, he went to the finals twice. Gary Payton. You know, getting to the finals and winning the finals. You know, yeah, you got to have a squad. Um, Anybody can win a championship at any point because anybody can go down. I've stopped believing in teams that just gonna run the table unless their team is healthy. You feel me? He can go up against some teams and they fall into, let's say, you run into Minnesota and pray to God, knock on wood, and get hurt. New York can beat that team without Anthony. I feel. You know what I'm saying? So though he would have to win on that level. Nobody can win without a team. Nobody at any height. I don't care. We look at Jordan. Perfect example. Michael Jordan. God made this man to play basketball. For the first 7 years, God forgot about him. Okay? Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. God said, let there be Pippin, we go on a run. You feel me? So there you can't nobody can win without him. You feel me? Size don't matter. The fact is this man is giving these people damn near 50 points a game, and he's 5'11", and you can't stop his ass. You feel me? And as long as he keep playing like this, he has a chance. As long as he has the heart to keep going in and going for 47 and going into the trees and giving these fools the business, he has a chance. The East is wide open, as far as I'm concerned, with the way they players going down. You know what I'm saying? I think the Heat have 4 players hurt all at one time. You feel me? Including their star. So anybody has a chance, and nobody can win at any height. Jokic, Kobe, nobody, LeBron, nobody can win without help. So size isn't an issue. You know what I'm saying? The man is averaging damn near 40 something points, even though they broke it down to like 30. But I've only seen him score 40. It seemed like for the whole damn playoffs. You feel me? So like you can't say a little man can't win. He just basically beat a team by himself with a center and a point guard giving them 30 and 50.
Oof. Okay. All right.
So what are we talking about, Becky? Really, it wasn't like Embiid was scoring like 18 points a game in this series. It wasn't like Maxey wasn't going for 40 and 30 and damn near 50 in this series. But yet and still, this little dude is winning, and he has literally little help. Literally little help. Ananobi shows up when he wants to. They got a 6'5" dude leading the playoffs in rebounds.
Rebounds, Josh Hart. Yeah. Yeah.
What you gonna tell me about a little guy? This what? I mean, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. I almost said something that might get us canceled. Certain people shouldn't be calling basketball.
Look,
So far as a man,
to
like
her
you,
point, to her point, throughout history, the only two small guys to win was IT and Steph Curry. Okay. Now, IT in one of his rings, Joe Dumars won that finals MVP. But I'm not
but
going to sit here and act like I watched that finals. I would have to
you
go
for
back and see.
6'4", six
And,
two, you
and,
really?
and then when Steph, two of his, he was probably on arguably one of the greatest teams ever. The other two, that last one though, that last ring, he had a lot of help with, especially with Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green. He won that one, but Steph is the greatest, like Stephen A. say, the greatest shooter God has ever created.
Yeah.
And that in his first ring, well, 60 something win team, 65 games won with Klay Thompson possibly, arguably top 3 shooter all time. Draymond Green, top 10 defender all time.
But see, this is my thing with this, man. They're not that without him.
They're not that without him.
They're not that without him. So
I'm saying he did.
I think that last championship he won proved her theory wrong because he barely had help. We didn't have the Clay of past. We
No, he
didn't
didn't.
have the Draymond of the past. We didn't have we only thing we had that set us over the top was Wiggin was a dog on defense. You feel
Dog.
me? But this dude was doing this the whole playoffs. The whole
Great
the whole entire playoffs.
night. So yeah, we are
Night
we're
night.
we're agreeing on that. That Steph and Isaiah did it. However, NBA's been around for 75 years, 76 years. That means that's happened. Steph Curry's run and Isaiah's run. All
But
all
see, the thing is,
65
look, hold
other.
up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. We're historians on this, so you got to get the story right, right? The league has never been about little man ever. It's
Right.
been some great point guards that
It has.
led these teams to championships, that won championships. You feel
Okay.
me? And if they weren't great, they were above average to good.
Okay.
So the problem with this is that since they don't get the spotlight, let's say Phoenix Suns, Kevin Johnson was averaging damn near 20 something, 24, 25 a game during that run to the finals when they played the Bulls. Like I said, Gary Payton. It's people that have, but they don't get to shine. Sean Kemp is going to get to shine because he's a 6'10 big man that's slamming on everybody. Karl Malone is going to get to shine because he's a 6'9 big man that's slamming on everybody. So that's bull. It's nobody can win without help at any size. So when you sit up here and try to place it on a height thing, that's bullshit. That's bull. A little man can win a championship. The problem is are you going to give him the props for it? Look what Iverson did. He didn't have nobody. If we're going to be in basketball hoop terms, I'm not going to disrespect any NBA player because you're in the NBA. But name another dude that averaged 20 points on that team. Name another dude that averaged. Well, I think Larry Hughes, maybe. I think was he on the finals team? I had to look that up. Well, I don't even think he was. I think McKee might have been the guard on that team. But name another guy on that team that averaged 25 or more, or 30 or more. Iverson literally led that team to the finals, and he beat the Lakers one game by himself.
So yeah, they lost that series of gentleman sweep 4-1.
So don't sit up here and tell me a little man can't win you a championship. He can win you a championship if he got help, just like any other player.
It I don't she's saying that it can't get you over the hump. So you named Iverson, Stockton, and Kevin Johnson. They all did make it to the NBA Finals, but they all lost too. Only Steph
Yeah,
and IT has actually won a chip, multiple.
yeah.
So to her point,
But
she telling the truth as far as like I was telling you earlier when we first started this podcast, and Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland was the backcourt of the Cleveland Cavaliers. I was like, look, they small, they small. They're gonna pay for it on defense, and look what's going on. They got eliminated first round last year, and they're getting ready to go up against Orlando Magic in game 7 tomorrow at 1 p.m. my time, 12:11 your time. They getting ready to get sent home possibly by the Orlando Magic just because they small, man. Donovan Mitchell had 50, but they still lost last night. Small guards as the number one guy can win you some games, and they can go berserk, score you 50, 60, but can they win you a title is what she's saying.
you're being, it's the word redundant, because Steph proved that. You can't sit up here and Steph won a championship by himself with a little bit of help, and then turn around and say little man can't win a championship. We're not talking about a shooting guard, point guard combo. Yeah, you got 2 6, because that's wrong too. Because once again, Dumars was shorter than Donovan Mitchell,
Same height.
and him and it won a championship.
You are right when you say it takes a team because it takes a team for anybody across the board. Jordan, Bron, Steph. All I'm agreeing with her when she say there are the outliers, Steph and IT. But the history has shown, this 75, 76 year history has shown only those two guys was able to do it. And they were on all time teams.
I
I,
don't think that last championship that was an all time team, but yeah, go ahead. I understand.
true. True. A
At
lot.
that point, we had passed that point of being an all time great team. That was just Steph kicking ass.
I wish we had this show before that summer that year when we got Andrew Wiggins because I predicted they was going to win the championship. I got laughed at, but I predicted they was going to win the championship, and it happened. Let's get into the final subject. These NBA playoffs.
Mhm.
Anthony Edwards is a
Yeah.
guy.
This nigga, baby Jordan, I'm saying it. Fuck it. I'm saying it. This dude is baby Jordan. I'm saying it.
Can't
He's
contain
baby.
yourself, huh?
He's
Can't
baby Cole.
can't help
He's
yourself.
baby Jordan. Bro, this dude is serious. I don't care what anybody say. He ain't scared of nothing. Okay? Nothing.
Nothing.
He ain't scared of nothing. Okay? I don't care who guarded me. He sets you up to take your ass to the hole. He can do absolutely everything. Who does that remind you of? I don't. He plays defense. He's blocking shots. He's stealing ball. He'll dip on you, and he with the, and he sets it up too. He goes to the turnaround on purpose. He uses his back down and turnaround shot on purpose.
Mm,
It
mm.
ain't like a last ditch effort. Oh, it's 4 seconds left, and I'm just in the post. Let me turn around. No, he leads his player down to that spot so he can and give it to you. But and he wants the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Every play he wants to run for me. I don't care how tired I am. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Oh, we running for Cat. All right, Cat, go ahead. Get yours. You got yours. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. I'm telling you, man. Oh my God. If this dude win a championship, me, me and my nephew called this. Okay? Just want to let you know right now, me and my nephew called this. Tiger, you saw
Yeah,
what I saw, man. You
yeah.
saw what I saw. That dude is a dog, man.
So
Jesus.
yeah, to our viewers, my son we was going back and forth when Anthony Edwards was getting drafted, and I was saying LaMelo Ball might be the best player out this draft. He told me no. He told me no. Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is that guy. He said, my son told me Anthony Edwards remind him of Dwayne Wade with a jump shot,
Yes.
and that was scary. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, okay. I was like, well, let me
Yeah.
watch. And
But
sure
see,
enough,
Jay,
sure
yes.
enough, man. So,
Yes.
which brings me to my question. Timberwolves got game one. Who's winning this series?
I got Timberwolves in 6.
got
I got Timberwolves in 6.
Timberwolves in six. Oh,
Cause they too big, man. They too big, man. They act. What did we talk about? Another conversation we had offline. When I was like, they squad is built like an old school squad,
it
where
is.
you everybody big. You feel me?
Everybody
Your
big.
small forward is 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". Your power forward is 7 feet, 6'10". Your center is 7 feet. You feel me? Your shooting guard is 6'5", 6'6", and your point guard is whatever he needs to be because he's just there to lead the squad. So he can be anywhere from 5'11" to 6'2". It don't matter. You feel me? They built like an old school squad. Then your power forward can shoot. Your center plays defense. Your shooting guard does everything, and your small forward is just there for the extra little. Bruh, oh man, Minnesota raw. Minnesota is
Yeah,
raw, bruh.
Minnesota is raw. Anthony Edwards got a team. He got a whole team. And you
Yeah,
forgot to mention they 6 men of the year, man. And
yeah, and he came out of nowhere because he was having an average game, and then in that second half,
boy got
especially in the fourth, it just boom, he just like exploded. 2 or 3 3-pointers, dunking, doing left hand layup. Yeah, man. Yeah, this playoffs is exciting. This also reminds me, I'm an old head. This also reminds me of the old school games where they was averaging only like 69 points, and dudes was hitting last second shots, only scoring 71. This is like all the way down to the wire games, unless you like the Clippers, which is another thing.
Hey, I know. This is leave it on the court basketball. I know we talking NBA basketball. Just real quick, we're gonna get back to basketball. Kendrick Lamar just released another diss track. I can't
Oh,
wait. Another one.
oh, he dropping them like the coach is getting fired. Damn, like like
Who
every
you
5
got?
minutes, like every 5 minutes.
I can't wait. I'm
Man, hey, look, check this out. Hold on, hold on. We all want to leave this subject right quick. They made a phone call to each other, bro. I don't care what you say. They're like, all right, I'm gonna drop mine. All right, 30 minutes, I'm gonna drop mine. All right. After that, I'm gonna drop mine. I'm
You
telling
think
you, bro,
so?
this is two aligned perfectly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody in their social media camp is like speaking or something, bro. Cause this dude is literally these songs is only online for like an hour, and so you mean to tell me this dude is like, what? What did he say? What? All right, drop the other one. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what they doing. That's pretty much what they doing. Now,
We're gonna we're gonna talk about it.
yeah, okay. But anyway, back to the
Tomorrow,
NBA.
game seven. Two best words in basketball, NBA basketball. Game seven tomorrow between Cleveland and Orlando. The winner of that series go on to play the Boston Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
Game seven is in Cleveland. Who you got winning that game seven?
Damn, this is a hard one. It's a hard one. I wasn't expecting Orlando to do this the way the first series started. I thought Cleveland and this was going to be like a Phoenix thing or something like that, or a Lakers thing. They get one and they get up out of there. But Orlando really ain't scared. They like, oh, we can beat these dudes. What the like? Why we acting like we can't beat these dudes? And they're like beating them. You feel me? So it's. But I got Cleveland.
All right, Cleveland.
I got Cleveland.
The the home team has won every game in this series.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's at home has won.
Mm-hmm.
So I got Cleveland tomorrow too. It would be refreshing to see Orlando win though.
Yeah,
Paulo
yeah.
Banchero, Jalen Suggs, the Wagner brothers kind of
Yeah.
went me over, man.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, it would be nice to see them win. Like, you feel
they
me? You know
did.
what? You know what? I'm going for Orlando. You go for Cleveland. I got Orlando. I'm going for Orlando. I want the youngsters. Plus, Cole got the dreadhead gang. You feel me? Anthony. You feel me? So
Orlando.
I'm gonna go for Orlando just to be the opposite of your ass.
Yeah, I'm watching that thing tomorrow. So that's at 1 o'clock Eastern time, 12 o'clock my time. That'd be 10 o'clock your time.
Okay, I'm on
Uh,
it.
we might have to Facebook Live on that one.
I'm with that.
Then we got so once one of them teams win, they go on to play the Boston Celtics. That
Ah.
game is Tuesday. I'm
That's
not
why I would prefer the Cleveland to win. I feel like Cleveland would give the Celtics more of a series, but Orlando's size kind of like matches up with the Celtics, so that might make for a good. And then Orlando's youth, they can keep up. They can go back and forth with them. So and yeah, that I think that I don't know. I don't
two
know.
things. Two things I'm gonna say just about the Boston Celtics. I don't like how easy their road is to the finals, and two
Hey,
that
you sound like the dude from Belly. I ain't gonna lie. You sound like the dude eating the banana.
I don't like
Pause. Pause.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like
Um,
that shit. I don't like the way these niggas put it like that.
but that might
Oh,
backfire because that might set them up for the rope dope in the finals. And I'm not some sort of like Boston Celtic hater or anything. It's just the way we seen these fights out west,
uh,
the struggle that they going through. Y'all about to have a cakewalk to the finals. Y'all should show up healthy except for Mr. Glass over there and Chris Stops. But
sorry, I'm sorry. That was crazy. Because I
uh,
know who he is. That was crazy.
so who we got? New York or Indiana? This
Oh,
gonna be fun. This gonna be
this,
fun. Them Indiana fans is funny. Them New York fans are hateful. Who you got?
and
Dog?
it take it back to the Reggie Miller. our
Yeah,
days,
John
like, you
Starks.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah,
yeah.
dog.
Their fan base is something
Ah.
else.
Oh, you know what? I'm going for the little man. Little man strong. Let's go, Jalen. New York in 7. Let's go.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Plus,
Go
I would
New
just like
York.
to see New York back in a conference finals or something like that. Indiana, yeah. But I want to see New York win.
I ain't gonna lie. I am pulling for New York. I want to see New York win myself because I don't. Pacers have just gained another hater. I don't like the Pacers. I don't. I don't like the way they walk, the way they talk. I don't like.
Yeah, you still eating the banana palms. Palms. Palms.
Shout out to Kendrick Lamar,
I don't like the way they look in their uniform, bro. I don't
man.
like that.
Shout
That
out to
blue is
Kendrick
ugly.
Lamar. Shout out to
That blue,
DMX.
that
I
that
don't
blue
like
is
the
ugly,
Pacers.
bro.
I don't like the way they move. I don't like the way they pass the ball. I'm sorry, man. They
This
beat the
is a
Milwaukee
short. This
Bucks.
is a short. I don't like it. I
uh,
don't like it. I
I
don't
don't
like
like
it.
the way they beat the Bucks,
Yeah.
man. Had
This
Pat
is
Bev
not
hating fans
that
on.
I don't like.
Yeah.
That I don't like.
uh,
Nah, seriously though, I feel you on that. I have other reasons why, because I have inside information on that whole city and that whole community of Indiana. So I'm
yeah.
good on Indiana. But yeah, I like Halliburton though. You know what I'm saying? Black Power. Anyway, uh, yeah, I got the Knicks, man. I want to see if Bronson. I told you, bro. This dude is getting a statue. If he can get this New York Knicks team to a finals, I don't care if they lose. Bronson is getting a statue, bruh.
And imagine seeing a Boston, New York Eastern Conference Finals.
Bruh.
That'd be
And
cold.
he beat Boston, bruh.
Oh,
Are
if
you
he beat
kidding
Boston,
me?
that's another Iverson right there, dog. That's a
But I don't care, bruh. Like, and Becky Hammon, she would have to eat crow. Okay? I want him to do it now. I want him to do it for that. Make her eat crow. Show her that she wrong. Okay? Show her that size don't matter, man. It's
mm.
out of pocket in so many ways. But it don't. Oh shit.
I'm
In
gonna,
certain
no,
circumstances.
I
Okay.
can't.
When we
I
talking basketball, it don't matter, man. It
can't.
don't matter. All right.
No, you ain't about to get me canceled. You're not about to get me canceled.
Anyway,
The
like I
last
said,
series. Uh, the last series. OKC versus Dallas.
uh,
Who you got? How many games?
I got OKC and 4. Nah, I ain't gonna do them like that. I got OKC in 6. Let's say 6
I'm gonna double down on that. OKC in six. I think.
because I just think they just young, man. Much as I love Kyrie and how he rock, you feel me, and what he been doing in these playoffs, because he been just killing people. You
Yeah,
feel me?
that was a damn shame when he.
Luca got a guard. Somebody got to guard SGA. Okay, and neither one of them can. Even though Kyrie is on this defensive hype. Okay, well if you guard him, that still means Luca got to guard Giddy. All I see is trouble. All I see is trouble. You feel me? Luca on a bad leg, kinda. You feel me? He's not going to get any rest going into the next series. Oklahoma's got some rest a little bit because I think they won they won 4-1, didn't they? Something like that, or 4. They swept, right?
Swept. Yeah, they swept.
Yeah. So they getting rest. They still finishing out the series. Luca on a bad leg. Kyrie gonna have to come in there doing exactly what he did in this series in order for them to even win 2 games in this series. Okay, he gonna do all that in the rest of them games and lose. Okay, um, Oklahoma is ready. I'm tired of people sitting up here talking about they young, they coming. SGA is ready. SGA is ready. The boy Holmgren, they ready. They got everything. They got everything they need to win. They got a leader. They got a shot blocker. They can shoot the damn lights out. Okay, at every single position, from center to point guard. Everybody got a jump shot. They
I was about
love playing. They love playing defense. They like the Indiana Pacers of the West. Except I think more efficient because they got more people that can do it.
consistently, yeah. They got to
You know
do
what I'm saying?
the goddamn MVP
So
race, yeah.
so you got that going on, and unless Minnesota wins, the rest of the teams is about to get older. Hold on, it's been an hour already.
Already. Yeah, I was about to get to it, and I was about.
Oh,
The only thing I'll leave
yeah,
you
I'm
with
gonna say thing.
is Jalen Williams. You didn't even mention Jalen Williams yet, because that dog, he a killer. He a
Yeah,
killer.
that's why I was going. But I was saying across the board from point guard to center, they can shoot. But with that being said, man, we just left that on the court, man. We just left it on the court. This is Leave It on the Court, man. I need everybody to go to Leave It on the Court podcast on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell one time for your boys. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I love you, dog. You
Well,
know
you
what I'm
too,
saying?
big
It's
bro.
always a pleasure talking to you, man. These conversations get interesting and more fun to have with you every day. But until next Saturday, that's game.
That is game.